let's get ready for some restorative yoga. So I'm just going to set everything up. Grab your mat, grab some pillows, maybe a bolster. Don't forget your really comfy clothes. Feel like you can put on pajamas for this one if you want. And I'm going to put on my fuzzy socks today. Sometimes the air blows down on you wherever you're set up, so you may need a blanket and some fuzzy socks. I love my fuzzy socks. So let's get started. Welcome to 360 Strong Women. Today we're going to do restorative yoga. I hope that you are excited about this. I'm excited to share this with you. So people ask me all the time, what is restorative yoga? Sometimes you'll go into a yoga studio, and if you've been there, you know they call it restorative yoga, but yet you're doing hip openers, half pigeon, frog. So you're really working the body to open up your hips. That's not restorative yoga, that's hip openers, and it's important. Enjoy those classes, and I'll be doing some hip opening classes, don't you worry. First thing we want to know about restorative yoga is, do you have to have any kind of fancy clothes? No, you can come to restorative yoga in your pajamas. That's one of the benefits of, you don't have to worry about what you're wearing. Just make sure it's soft and comfortable. Maybe the best comfortable clothes you have could be like a ripped torn t-shirt and some sweats. It's all good, whatever you're most comfortable in. The next thing, you'll see a lot of things around me, right? I've gotten my props. So we do need props for restorative yoga. I've got my yoga mat so I don't slide all over the floor. And I've got some blankets, so you might want to grab a blanket. And I've got pillows. That's it. That's all you need. Grab a bunch of pillows. They can be pillows from your couch. They can be pillows off the bed. They can be throw pillows. We're women. We've got pillows. And just want to surround yourself. Think about a cloud and think about how you're just melted in the cloud and supported all the way around. So the thing with this is we're going to be in some stillness, in some comfortable poses. And we're going to be propped or have pillows around us to support our bodies. Comfortable and supported, you are set for restorative yoga. Restorative yoga is passive healing. We're holding the position still, and we're allowing the muscles, the ligaments, the tendons, the organs, your hormones, especially the hormones, to restore themselves, to come back to a center of balance. If you are a person who has had any kind of depression, anxiety, stress, acute injuries, chronic illnesses, arthritis, heart disease, this is going to help you. This should be one of your therapies all the time. Consider that you can do this early in the morning if you haven't slept well and you need to kind of rejuvenate your body before you get into your busy day. I like to do restorative yoga at night before I go to bed. It does help me sleep better. And if you haven't checked out the video on the 5 yoga poses that help you sleep better, then that would be, I'll put it in the link and you can check that out as well. Restorative yoga is passive, it's still. It encourages physical, mental, and emotional relaxation. It's appropriate for all levels. Restorative yoga is slow paced, and it focuses on holding long, still poses with breathing. We want to breathe. If you fall asleep during this restorative yoga class, it's okay. However, we want to practice not necessarily laying down and going to sleep. If you fall asleep right away, you're sleep deprived, and you need to start some restorative yoga to get that balance back. And talk about this along the continuum of this channel. Remember, this channel is for women and it's 360 degrees, right? We're working on the pillars of wellness, self-care, sleep, movement, all part of those pillars. So we want to engage in all of those things. Key feature in restorative yoga is the use of props. So like I said, grab your pajamas, grab some blankets, grab some pillows, you're good to go. So again, it's all about being supported and feeling support. We're going to do 3 poses for 10 minutes a piece. I'm going to be very still. Once I get you into the pose, you're not going to hear me talk. When I get ready to move you to the next position, that's when you'll hear me again. What I want you to consider and think about and concentrate on is just your own breath and how supported you feel. And also consider that once you get into the pose, if your body's starting to feel uncomfortable, shift into a more comfortable position. It's okay. And then find that stillness again. Find your breath. We want to stay present to the inhalations and exhalations of our breath. And I can say from personal experience, I love a good power yoga class. And people that know me know that about me. And I found it challenging to start restorative yoga. It was really a challenge for me to stay still in my mind and in my body. But once I engaged in it and let it go and learned to do this, I have to say I'm in love with restorative yoga. So yes, I do all the power things. You hopefully have already seen my kickbox basic class and you've engaged in that. Take the kickboxing class and then do some restorative yoga. It would be such a good balance for you. The first thing we want to do is find our, what I would say, inclined Shavasana. So as you can see, I've got an inclined pillow and then I've got pillows stacked here. And all I'm going to do, I put my legs up on, now if you don't have pillows, you can use like an ottoman or an office chair or a chair. And we're going to move into what we call Astronaut Pose here. So my legs are inclined, and that means I'm going to get some reverse blood flow. And you can lay all the way down. This part doesn't have to be inclined. The reason I'm doing inclined today is several of you out there can't lay on your spine. So regular Shavasana, dead man's pose, is out. Right? Because of maybe spinal stenosis, your spine might be thinning in certain places of your back, or you've got some kind of a chronic back issue. We're going to incline you to keep the pressure off your back. So all good. And then I'm just going to throw a blanket on me. Get cozy. Now you want to feel like your low back is stable. And I'm just going to put my apple under my chin. Alignment is still important with everything that we do. So I'm always going to give you those keys. I'm going to take my left hand, put it over my heart, and my right hand's going to go over my belly. I'm going to take a big breath in. Exhale it out. Last breath in. Let it all go. Begin to close your eyes. Now, if holding your hands in this chest belly breathing is too much, you can draw your shoulders back and allow your arms just to comfortably sit on the ground. Or you can put pillows underneath of you and have them supported all the way around. So you can put your arms out under pillows or blocks. Begin to breathe in and out through your nose. That Ujjayi breath, that victorious breath, so that you can hear it. And as you begin to breathe in and out, relax the body. Let everything feel supported and soft. begin to connect your body and your mind together, finding that inner space, that inner peace, if you will. Concentrating on your present moment, moment to moment without judgment. No judgment. You're perfect just the way you are. And then just begin to breathe. As your thoughts come in, just acknowledge them. Come back to your breath work. Find stillness. Find surrender, the surrender of holding things tight in the body, holding your mind captive to your to-do list. Let it go. Open your mouth, sigh that away. Wiggle your fingers and your toes and begin to flutter your eyes open and just slowly become aware of your surroundings. And then very gently, you're going to come out of this position. So I'm going to use my pillows off to the side. We're going to be in a prone position this time. When we're in Shavasana, we're in a supine position. I'm going to leave my blanket here just to support me. And then I'm going to take this bolster. Now you could use a big pillow this way. And I'm going to lay right down on top of my bolster and use the pillows on the side to support my arms. My toes are going to touch, so we're going to go into Balasana, Child's Pose. If taking your knees wide bothers you, just pull your bolster up and tuck them right up under you. So you're just going to be very supported here. And you can even put a blanket over here and support yourself that way. I'm just going to open up because I like to externally rotate my hips. It helps open up my hips. It keeps them less tight. But if you're not used to that, you can start in embryo pose and then work to it. I'm going to pull it all the way up, sit down, have my bolster right under me for support, and then lay down. And then begin to fall into your child's pose, your Balasana. of your surroundings. So comfortable and cozy. And then begin to gently come out of this position. Extend your legs out because they've been in flexion and external rotation, so you may need to tap them in and then lengthen them out. Feels good. We're going to get ready for our last pose for today. We're going to do fetal pose, and I'm going to use a pillow, a rolled up blanket, and then I want you to consider one or the other, or in between. After 5 minutes, switch side to side. If you have digestive issues, IBS, Crohn's disease, GI issues, maybe you get acid reflux, sleeping on one side or the other helps with that. Your left side, your fetal pose. So I'm going to put the rolled blanket behind me to support my back when I go into my fetal position. If you have a heart issue, or you just want more oxygenated blood coming back to your heart, and you don't have any digestive issues, I want you to lay on your right side. And then consider maybe each time that you do a restorative yoga, you'll just switch sides. That's what we're doing today. I'm going to sleep on my right side to start. So I've got my rolled blanket behind me. It's going to support my back. I'm going to use the pillow for my head so that my cervical spine, my neck is in a good position. And then I'm going to put this pillow right between my legs. Breath in, exhale away. This would be another good idea if you wanted to throw a blanket on you. You could do that. Close your eyes, begin to breathe. You could also put another pillow up under your arm if you wanted support this way, to support your arm, or put it out like this and support your other arm. Remember, with restorative yoga, we're listening to our breath, and we want to feel like we are surrounded in support. to take a big breath in. Open your mouth side away. Open your eyes. Just become aware of your surroundings, no rush. If you're comfortable, stay here. If you're ready, just begin to come out gently. Everything is about support and gentleness. You can have your pillows surrounded by you. Maybe roll your shoulders and your elbows and take a big breath up. Exhale it away. I hope that you have enjoyed restorative yoga. Science says stillness in a position for about 10 minutes with good alignment and just breathing through really begins that passive healing. Healing of hormones, healing of organs, muscles, ligaments, tendons, reduces chronic pain. The research has shown, even if you are a survivor of cancer or you are going through cancer, or you may know somebody who is going through that trial right now in their life, restorative yoga really should be part of their regimen. It's really going to help them with their chronic pain. Brings that parasympathetic nervous system, that calmness, what we call rest and digest. That's the one that helps you just calm down, enhance your mood, promotes relaxation, helps your respiratory system because you're doing those deep inhalations and exhalations, so super good for you all the way around. Improves sleep. So if you're a person that struggles with sleep, it will help. Consider adding this as a daily part of your routine. Make it a prioritized meeting for yourself. And if you want to use the THINK acronym for this, and if you haven't seen that video, go back and watch it. When you consider, is it true? Yes, the science backs up this truth about restorative yoga. Is it helpful? Yes, we've just listed a bunch of ways that it's helpful. Is it inspiring? Yes. Can you be inspired to learn how to love, to relax? Yes. Can you inspire others to do that? Is it necessary? Essential? Yes. Is it kind? Yes, it's kind to yourself. It's kind to your body, your mental health. It's kind for your wellness. Get some restorative yoga in every day. Make yourself a priority. This isn't just for women, but because we're talking about 360 degrees strong women, we have to be leaders for our families, for your spouses. Help them, get them involved in this. It would be a good family activity to learn how to do some restorative yoga. I hope that you enjoyed this. There's more to come. Like, subscribe, and share. Let's build this 360 strong women community. Tell your friends, share with your friends. Let's build this community and set it on fire and restore our bodies. Until next time, bye.